Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Ritual Flow. For today's reading, we're doing a money reading for the sign of Aries. So if you are an Aries Sun, Moon, Rising, or Midheaven, there may be some messages here for you. This is a general reading, though, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't try to force anything to fit. And this is timeless as well. So whenever you're seeing it is the right time for you to be receiving these messages. Okay. Let's see what's going on in your energy, Aries. We've got the Page of Swords. You really got something, you've got something on your mind, and it's sort of stressing you out to some degree. It's like sort of, yeah, it's making you anxious because you're focusing on, it's like you're focusing on what could go wrong and not giving as much weight to what could go right. Ooh. The Hierophant was really loud about being in reverse, and it knocked the Tower out of the way. For some of you, that could be like a commitment of some kind ending. Like maybe this is like something about like the loss of a job that is like causing you to like be in this mental state and this sort of like a feeling of like loss and regret, anxiety, rather than looking at this as like a positive change, of like making space for transformation. Okay. It's sort of like you're in this waiting period. You have so many options. It's like this energy that you've lost something, like some sort of job, like it's like giving like a strong like financial security, but it's like you have other options, but you're not trusting in them in the same way that like you're like trusting that like things aren't in a good space. It's like you're not trusting in your ability to create something better, like to create a new emotional situation for yourself. There's also a message here about like someone being deceptive in a relationship to like plan for the future. And again, it's like a period of waiting happening. It's got your like your sense of healing, your sense of balance, sort of like shrouded in darkness. Like something else is supposed to be ending for you too. There's supposed to be like this ending of anxiety, ending of like the disappointment, of like the mental hangups. Like you're supposed to be transforming yourself into like a new phase of life. It's there's a strong energy of like making a commitment to yourself, of like trusting, like surrendering into like spirit, like your own abilities to create. It's like you have so many good options for creating something new for yourself. But it's like this energy of like something's always in the planning phase, in the waiting phase, like something, action is not being taken on something that's within your field. And it's sort of like this energy that you're protecting yourself from it. You're like shrouding yourself from it. You're like hiding in the shadows from it. But like you see this like glimmer of light, but it's like you're not fully allowing yourself to stand within it. Something about this something about this new moon phase is, or the most recent moon phase is like bringing like shining a light there, like bringing some healing, like building energy towards this new release, like towards like shining the light more fully on your path, on what it is that you need to do to like create financial stability for yourself. And it's this energy that like you're, after the moon peaks into fullness and starts waning, it's like you're leaving this waiting phase. It's like you're ready to surrender. You're ready to not so much like embrace the darkness, but to like step out of it. Like this period of darkness is coming to an end. Like as the moon starts to get darker again, it's like you're going to be emerging out of it and like seeing, it's like a time of releasing this heaviness, releasing this stagnation, releasing what's been holding you back from fully exploring your opportunities, from like allowing yourself to make this deep internal shift. It's like an energy of like committing fully to yourself. Okay, those came out on top. This the soul work and the revolutionary. Yeah, it's giving this really strong energy that like this healing that you've been like blocking yourself from. It's like you've been holding yourself back from fully exploring, from like jumping in, like diving into to like committing to yourself, committing to your soul's work. And it's because there's fear here of how powerful your creation will be. Like something that you're doing. I mean, the revolutionary is some like really strong, like pioneering, like Aries type of energy. It's like there's something that you're doing that it's like it's never been done before, at least not like in the way that you're going to be offering it. That's where a lot of your hesitation comes from. There's an energy of like you gaining awareness, like gaining a different perspective on your actions, on your life, on it's like I'm seeing this like big picture view of like your independent role, like what you have to do within your, like on your own, within your path. And that has a big impact on people. Like it's reflected somewhere in the world, like in the external, like back to you. But it's like you have to learn to stand in your own power, to come out of the shadows. It's like it's an energy of being reborn. Like it's like being in the darkness, like being in the void is like it's the place that you're being born from with this energy. It's you've been blocking your own abundance, like blocking your own wealth with your fear. And it's like you've been in this dark like womb space, nurturing yourself, healing your DNA, like transforming into another version of yourself. Like I'm seeing like into another like creature, another type of being, existence. And it's like it's like spreading the healing energy that you had to like find on your own to like other people. We have like the outlaw at the bottom of the deck. I'm getting that this is like something about this self-healing is being transmitted to other people. And it's like this amount of light is like an unwelcome energy to the darkness that surrounds it. But it's like an energy of you staying strong and like shining that light anyway, like despite any sort of not competition, but like backlash, like adversarial, like despite what consequences come from it, it's like you're being prepared to open yourself on a larger scale, like to the world. And that's why your like financial stability plays into this, because it's like you doing your soul's work is what brings that for you. And because you've been like shying away from it, like not like moving slowly, not taking a bit of a risk to explore that, to trust it more deeply, it's been keeping that limited for you. Okay, we've got flow, forbearance, woods. Be like the woods, calm, soothing, mysterious, and full of life. Calm is a key word there. It's like calming the anxiety that you feel, like letting it flow past, letting it wash over you, and letting it go. Like this wasn't supposed to be fast. This process was like meant to be lingering for you. But it's like there's also this energy of like letting things continue to flow, like not getting stuck in it. Do not be deterred by the thorn amidst the roses. It's like there's this element that you can see. You can see like the promise of what's available, and it's like any sort of, it's like self-limiting beliefs coming into, uncertainty coming into play. It's like you're seeing like the grandeur of like what it is that you can create, or at least like feeling it. But then it's like this voice of like, well, what if this obstacle happens? What about this obstacle? And it's like there's this energy like you can't worry about the obstacles. Like your vision is above that. It goes beyond that. You have to act like strongly, directly, clearly, forcefully. You have to act forcefully despite any uncertainty, any any concern, any hesitation that you might feel. Like don't let it rile you up. Like embrace the mystery of how things will unfold, because it's like it's not something you predict. It's something that's constantly changing. And in that continuous flow of like movement and motion, like you're learning, you're teaching others, and the way that it's like it's not concrete, like it's constantly evolving. And that's what aligns you with like a place of like feeling comfortable with money, because it's like you're then aligned with what you intend to be offering to the other souls here. And when you're giving what you're supposed to be giving, you receive back what it is that you're meant to receive. Okay, so if this reading resonated with you, give it a like, comment down below, share it with someone, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next week. Bye, Aries.